So at the timing of this video, we are just merely a couple days away from the release of Black Panther 2 Wakanda Forever, and I am really excited for this movie, way more excited than I actually thought I was going to be. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So I am really excited for Wakanda Forever, and I'm just going to kind of go over some of my inner monologues of why I'm excited for Wakanda Forever, because I knew I was going to be looking forward to the movie. I knew I was going to be excited for the movie. Black Panther, the first Black Panther movie, it's what it did for my channel is something that I would never ever forget. Like what Black Panther did, it is so I appreciate it so much for my channel because it allowed my channel and allowed me as a content creator to expand. And a lot of people that follow me today is because of Black Panther, and for that I will always be grateful for that movie. But when it comes to Wakanda Forever, I found myself, as the days are going by, I'm getting more and more excited for this movie. And there's a number of reasons why I'm excited for Wakanda Forever. One, I'm excited because we're introducing Namor. I know they changed a little bit of his origin story, but we're introducing Namor. And Namor has always been a character that I've wanted to be introduced in the MCU. So they're introducing Namor, which is something I really, really enjoyed. Another thing that I'm really excited about is to see how they're going to handle Chadwick Boseman's death. Because when Chadwick Boseman died of cancer, and it kind of just came out of nowhere for a lot of us who follow this stuff, we never kind of I feel like we as an audience haven't had that chance to mourn correctly yet. I remember hearing the news, doing a live stream, and I remember I actually cried on that live stream because it just kind of hit out of nowhere. And I feel like us as the audience, us as fans of Chadwick Boseman and the Black Panther movie, we didn't have a chance to mourn yet. And I think this movie is going to give us the opportunity to mourn. I think all of the cast, the directors, the producers, everybody at Marvel and Disney had their chance to mourn throughout the process of making this film. And I feel like when we go to see this, we're going to have our chance to kind of have closure with Chadwick Boseman and kind of thank him for everything that he's done and give us the opportunity to kind of say our goodbyes and have our mourning, much like we did with Paul Walker at the end of Fast 7. We knew it was an emotional thing. We knew it was something that happened in the real world, but we didn't have our closure until that final scene at Fast 7. And that is something that I'm really looking forward to, is getting that chance to finally get that closure and really just kind of say goodbye and thank you to Chadwick Boseman for what he did with the T'Challa character and what he did with so many people around the world. You know, like I said before, the Black Panther movie was a very special movie because it was the first time that a major Hollywood studio was putting a big budget behind a pretty much all dominant black film, and people came out and supported it. And that is also thanks to not only Ryan Coogler, but of Chadwick Boseman. And that's important. So those are a couple reasons, but there are still a few more reasons why I'm looking forward to this movie. Another reason why I'm looking forward to this movie is the introduction of, yes, of course, a new Black Panther and the introduction of Riri Williams as Ironheart. Now, Riri Williams is not a character that I super love, but whenever we're introducing a new character, I want to kind of see where it goes with that character. And I'm glad that they're introducing her this way rather than just throwing her to the wolves of Disney Plus, where it seems to kind of be iffy with some shows, some series, and some characters. So I'm glad they're introducing her in Wakanda Forever, kind of making it where Shuri is sort of her role model, so to speak, her advisor, so to speak. And I'm really curious to see what's going to happen with Ironheart. And then, of course, I think the biggest reason why I'm looking forward to Wakanda Forever is because of none other than the director, Ryan Coogler. Ryan Coogler has never made a film that I did not like. I'm talking about Fruitvale Station, Creed, Black Panther. Ryan Coogler has not made, in my opinion, a bad film. And that is something very exciting for me as a viewer going to see this movie. Because whether we all loved Phase 4 of the MCU or we hated Phase 4 of the MCU, I think a lot of us would at least kind of agreed that it was kind of up and down, right? We had some pretty good stuff, but we didn't have, like, it was up and down. We had pretty good stuff, and then we had stuff that wasn't so good. And it was really up and down. And Phase 4 introduced a lot of new directors that were new to the MCU. We didn't have the James Gunns or the Russo brothers or any of these big names. We had Taika Waititi return. We had Taika. That was pretty much it. And the director of the Spider-Man movies. But other than that, we were having all new names, all new people. And have Ryan Coogler come in, a guy with a great track record, someone that we already have faith in from the previous Black Panther movie. It makes us feel like we're at home. And it's kind of a weird feeling. I understand. It's like, it's a director. What can a director do? A director can bring you a lot of comfort, because it's sort of like in a baseball game. You know, you have that relief pitcher back there, and he's fucking dope. And you know, even though it's kind of been rocky right now, this relief pitcher right here, the one in the bullpen, he's going to send us home. He's going to go ahead and strike out the competition and send us home. Ryan Coogler is our relief pitcher. Ryan Coogler is the one that we trust, because we know Ryan Coogler is going to bring it home. Yes, the MCU Phase 4 was up and down. Some of the Disney Plus shows were kind of some of them were pretty good. The movies were the movies were good. It's kind of like scattershot right now. But I feel like with Wakanda Forever being the final film in Phase 4 and having an established director like Ryan Coogler, who knows the material, he's a writer and director, and he's bringing characters in like Namor and tackling the tragic death of Chadwick Boseman. I think Ryan Coogler is the one that we can really put our trust in and really believe that this guy is going to hit it home for us. So for all those reasons and a lot more, I am really looking forward to Wakanda Forever, more so than I actually initially thought. I think as the days go by, as the minutes tick and the hours go by, I get more and more excited for this movie, because it's one thing to be excited for a movie when it's like 4 or 5 months out or a year out. But when you're literally days away from a movie, you find yourself getting a little more excited. And I think the reason why I'm a little more excited now is because it feels like we're going home. You know, when you're on vacation and you're having a great time, but all you really want to do is just go home, because there's no place like home. Ryan Coogler is home. When I step into a movie and I know Ryan Coogler is directing it, I know I'm going to be home. I know Ryan Coogler is going to take care of me. I know Ryan Coogler is going to make the best movie he possibly can. Despite some CGI issues there or here, it doesn't matter. I know I'm going to get a compelling story with great acting, with great underlining tones, and it's going to be a very layered story. So Ryan Coogler is someone I trust deeply. And in this phase and new era of Marvel, where we're introducing new characters left and right, and we got movies and shows, I think Ryan Coogler is going to be the cement that brings everything together. And Wakanda Forever is a movie that I am very looking forward to, so much looking forward to it, and can't wait to go watch it this coming weekend and then share my experience and my thoughts on it with you guys at home. So thank you guys so much for taking this time to watch this video. I always appreciate each and every one of you guys. I love you. Be sure to smash that like and subscribe button, and until next time, as always, I am Robert Storms, and that's my opinion.